PTE summarized spoken text. What if I told you there are a lot of changes and you cannot simply go with the previous method, meaning the method that you used to do before August 7th, 2025, especially for PTE Academic, only because there are a lot of changes. Want to understand more about the things that you should follow and the things that you should not? Make sure you watch the video till the end. Hey everybody, Nakul here from SKILLS PTE Academic. Really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with yet another super awesome power-packed video on PTE summarized spoken text. Not this, but do this. Well, before we get into the video, if not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button. Anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance. The WhatsApp link is in the description of the video. You can click on the link, send us a message. We will do the needful. Also to tell you, recently we released our 4 official ebooks. The 4th one was about PTE essay writing. If you don't want to miss out on the contents present in the ebook, the links for all the ebooks are in the description of this video. You can click on any of the links, buy it as a combo and avail some discount as well. Our AI portal, purely solely developed by me and my team, is up. Well, the link will be shortly shared, probably in 2-3 days. But if you want the access, you can directly WhatsApp us to the number given in the description. You can directly access it with a subscription and make use of that as well. And last but not the least, we have released our spelling app for the iPhone version. For the iOS version, probably in 1 or 2 days the link will be shared. For the Android, it is out. Spelling skills, vocabulary collocation, lot many things are in the pipeline for the same app. It's right now we're giving you for a very small subscription. Link is in the description for that as well. Alright, without any further delay, let's straight away get right into the PTE summarized spoken text. Not this, but do this. When we talk about summarized spoken text, remember now it contributes 12 to 15 marks towards your writing, 10 to 12 marks towards your listening. For those who need 85 plus writing, this becomes very, very important. And the major change here is, well, there are a lot of changes. Content earlier used to be just 2 marks, but now it is increased to 4 marks. Meaning earlier you use some template, keyword, that, this, somehow you stand a chance to get a better score, but now you use keyword kind of templates or any templates that are banned, then definitely marks will be 0 for the content. If content becomes 0, grammar, vocabulary, spelling, form, everything becomes 0, man. Trust me on this, we have tried and tested this. The major change here is the spelling. 2 marks if you write all the words with the correct spelling. Let's say you make one mistake, you don't lose 0.2 for the spelling, you lose 1 mark for the spelling, meaning 2 mistakes you lose 0. Let's say you need 85, this 2 out of 2 spelling and 4 out of 4 content makes a huge difference, makes a huge impact for your writing 85 at all you are trying for Australian PR, wherein you need 8 bands, writing 85, the spelling 2 out of 2 and content 4 out of 4 makes a huge impact. And also make sure there are no grammatical errors. Vocabulary, you don't have to worry. Write something that you're confident about. Don't try to simply include a synonym which completely changes the meaning. As a result, marks will go down. When it comes to form, 1 mark will be given if you write your summarized spoken text content between 50 to 70 words. To get more marks for the content, I would always recommend to write as much as possible, 67, 68, or in the worst case, 70 words if possible. Now let's quickly understand the things that are not accepted with respect to summarized spoken text. I'm going to show you a few templates, and through our AI portal I'll also show you why this gives low score, what is the problem with this, why you should avoid it, and also towards the end I'll show you the right way to do it so that you get 4 out of 4 for the content. Let's start with the very first thing. The templates, people end up using such templates, something like this. The lecture gives important key points and relevant details about, they write 1 word. Firstly, the speaker talked about salient aspects such as, now 2-3 words. Here the speaker also mentioned very important key details such as 1 word. In the end, speaker summarized the information about 1 word. So this template itself covers 41 words. You're supposed to write 50 to 70 words. In that 41 words, you are choosing to write which is not present in the audio. Then how in the world marks will come? It will come out of the blue from the sky, it will fall, is it? 100% no, the template cannot give you any marks because the content is 4. Let's say you just need 50. You use this, 12 to 15 marks gone to writing and 10 to 12 marks gone to listening. With this, still can I get 50? Yes, if you do the other modules correctly. But if you're seeking shortcuts for an easy module like this, right from dictation, 100% you will have trouble. So 50 won't be possible, 65 won't be possible, 85 won't be possible. So the idea is very simple. You cannot use such templates. What do I do now is I'll open our newly launched AI portal. I'll play an audio. I'll take 1, 2, 3, 4 keywords and show you how much marks do I get if I use something like this. Let's start. All right, I have the obesity question, 7th question. I'm just opening it. Let's start. I'll just take 4 or 5 words. This is the template I have on the right hand side.
Obesity is a global problem. Europeans, Asians, Africans, Australians, and South Americans are getting fatter and fatter too. And obesity rates tend to increase as a country develops economically.
So what's written?
But America is unfortunately unique in the size and scale of its obesity epidemic.
Size and scale?
As of the last CDC report, 41.9% of American adults are obese, and a further 31.7% are overweight.
0.7.
To put it another way, only 26% of American adults are not either overweight or obese. And perhaps even more frightening is the situation with children. 20%, or 1 in 5 American children aged between 10 and 17 are obese.
That's it. So when we write something like this, how much marks do we get? 41 words from the template itself about global problem. The speaker talked about salient aspects such as fatter and fatter. You write something like this, your grammar also goes for a toss. And size and scale, here speaker also mentioned very important key details such as 41.9 and 31.7. In the end, speaker summarized the information about 26 and children. If I write something like this, how much marks can I expect? I'll just copy paste and show it to you right now. Just hold on for a second. All right. In the end, there should be a full stop. All good. I'm just pasting it, submitting it, expecting 4 to 4 for the content. Let's see how much marks do I get. Content is 1 out of 4. Very limited connection. Take notes to capture main points. 3 marks gone just like that. And here about global problems, it should have been as per the grammar. Also mentioned, very important, as an alternative to the overused intensifier very, consider critical, it is suggesting. Key details, comma has to come is what is suggesting. Not much of the grammar problems, but yes, it's the content. And vocabulary, look at that vocabulary, meaning your content and vocabulary probably are interrelated because you got to show something from the audio. You show very less content from the audio. Vocabulary has to go down because vocabulary sometimes will be related to the content that you use. The right choice of words. So many words that you've used are not in the audio at all. That means you have not listened to the audio, you've simply written something. So 7.2 out of 12, probably it's 5 marks. 5 marks is a huge thing, and getting 7 out of 12 would not be a right thing to do if you really need that 7 or 8 band. For 50, 45, in the worst of the worst case, you can go, which I don't recommend. Now we'll quickly move on to the second template where people would write more of keywords but still use a lengthy template. We will see how much marks do we get. All right, we have next template. The lecture was about, and it gave information, important keywords such as dash, comma, dash, comma, dash. In the beginning, the speaker explained various salient aspects and relevant ideas such as dash, comma, dash, comma, dash. Here, dash and dash and dash were spoken in much detail. In the end, the speaker let great details present in the lecture about dash. All right, let's just play this audio and take some 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, some 10 keywords. 10 should be enough. Let's take some 10 keywords and see how much marks do we get.
Obesity is a global problem. Europeans, Asians, Africans, Australians, and South Americans are getting fatter and fatter too. And obesity rates tend to increase as a country develops economically. But America is unfortunately unique in the size and scale of its obesity epidemic. As of the last CDC report, 41.9% of American adults are obese, and a further 31.7% are overweight.
31% approximately.
To put it another way, only 26% of American adults are not either overweight or obese.
overweight,
And perhaps even more frightening is the situation with children.
children,
20%, or 1 in 5 American children aged between 10 and 17 are obese.
17. Okay, this many things I wrote. Overweight is one word, but let's say I've written 2 words. How does it indicate? So now the lecture was about obesity, and let's quickly finish this off. Important keywords such as, we'll take down 3 words here: obesity, Africans, comma, fatter. In the beginning, the speaker explained 3 things. I'll write here: America, scale, CDC report, or CTC, I don't know what it is. Here, dash and dash and dash were spoken, probably here 31 overweight and children were spoken. In the end, speaker let great details present a lecture about 10,17. People have done something like this. We'll see how much marks do I get from this. I'm just copying it again. Let's see how much marks do I get. Content has increased to 2 because I've given more keywords, but it says relevant ideas but lacking detail, add more content from the audio. Another just 2 marks just like that goes for a toss. And if you see grammar, if you write this way, approximately you're gonna end up getting 0. In spelling, we have made mistakes like CDC. It was not CDC, by the way. So it's obesity. Lecture was of obesity. There should be a comma, it's saying, and fatter. You cannot give simply space like that. In the beginning, you could have rephrased it to initially. This is a stylistic error. Here, ideas, comma, CDC spelling mistake. Overweight should be together. This is also considered spelling mistake, but yes, our engine has given it as a grammatical error. A much detailed comma and space issues. So this is not the way you do it. Again, some just like that 4 or 5 marks you would lose. It's 6.5. It is lesser than the previous one. Directly some 5.5 to 6 marks you would lose, which is not the ideal way to do. Now I'll show you the right way, which is not the very easiest way, but if it is very easy, it is not going to last long. It has to be difficult and you're gonna make it happen. Listen for 3-4 seconds, write for 3-4 seconds. This way you write some 4 to 5 a little lengthy sentences exactly as it is. You'll see content 4 out of 4. Let's start with it. The next template that I would suggest is just a linking word, something like firstly, then, furthermore, in the end. Use this only if you have written less number of words, or something like the speaker was about. In the beginning, speaker told, later he explained, in the end. Something of a very less of the linking words, not bigger templates, because your content will go down. You can use such linking words only when you need help from a template. Let's say you've written 55 words, then you use this, it becomes 60, 62. Let's say you're self-sufficient, you've written 65 plus words on your own, then don't use any of the templates. Remember, the templates, the more of the words that you use, content marks will drop down, only because the content is now not 2, 4 and they're expecting more from you. You know, the words, whatever you write, should match the words in the audio. More words match, more marks. Less words match because your template only covers 30 words, marks gone. The same obesity, I'll show you the perfect way to write, wherein you can get 4 out of 4 for the content. Let's start. Hold on, I'm just playing the same obesity. Let's start.
Obesity is a global problem. Europeans, Asians, Africans, Australians, and South Americans are getting fatter and fatter too. And obesity rates tend to increase as a country develops economically. But America is unfortunately unique in the size and scale of its obesity epidemic. As of the last CDC report, 41.9% of American adults are obese, and a further 31.7% are overweight.
31.7.
To put it another way, only 26% of American adults are not either overweight or obese. And perhaps even more frightening is the situation with children. 20%, or 1 in 5 American children aged between 10 and 17 are obese.
Children are obese. Now we will see how to convert this to a proper sentence. First I'll take obesity is a global problem and Europeans Africans and Asians are getting fatter and fatter too. This is what they told. America is fortunately, I'm just correcting the spelling, unique in its size and scale, and we'll put a comma here. .9% of American adults are obese, comma, and 31.7% are overweight. I'm not using any templates. Only 26% of American adults are not either, I think it's neither overweight or neither overweight or obese. %, or 1 in 5 fortunately spelling wrong, I don't think so. I think it's all right. 1 in 5 American children are obese. So now I'll just calculate the total number of words. One moment. It is 55 words. Now what do I do? Now I'll add some connectors, some linking words to make it another 10 words more. As simple as this. Alright, I've just added few connectors like firstly, furthermore, then, and also. I had some commas and all I've added just to ensure there are not much of the grammatical errors. I think 59 or 60 words I've got. I think 60 words. Let's submit it and see how much marks do I get. It's overall 11.6 out of 12 is a great one, and grammar 1.6 out of 2. I think 20%, it's expecting me to put a comma after 20%. 20% or 1 in 5 American children, that's again a comma. These are all stylistic errors. PTE doesn't need them perfectly, but yes, these are the right errors that our engine is showing you. But if you see content is 4 out of 4, it says excellent alignment, comprehensive and captures key points effectively, spelling there are no mistakes, vocabulary now jumped to 2 out of 2. So this is how you do it. I hope I've clearly explained you the things that you should not be doing, the things that you should not encourage, the things that you actually should follow so that you get 12 out of 12 or 11.5 out of 12, and you will be pretty much in line with scoring your dream score 85 plus in the writing. I really hope this was an informative content. If you really like the video, like, share and subscribe, and leave your valuable comments in the comment section. With this, I'm gonna park the video here. This is Nakul, Nakul. Nakul signing off from SKILLS PTE Academic. Soon we'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye bye. Thanks much.